Los Perros, the house of the dogs, the horror that howls in the heart of Guadalajara. Mexico is a land rich in culture, folklore, and legends. One of its most vibrant regions lies in the west, an area thriving in economy, agriculture, livestock, and technology. The birthplace of mariachi, tequila, churreria, and a wide variety of traditional dishes. In the ancient soul of Guadalajara, among cobblestone alleys and colonial mansions, legends are not just told, they are lived. Long before the Spanish arrived, this land was sacred to the indigenous peoples. They wove stories to explain the world, honoring the spirits of rivers, hills, and animals. With the conquest, temples replaced sacred sites, and Catholic festivals masked ancient rituals. Yet indigenous tradition did not vanish. It transformed. European views fused with ancestral worldviews, giving rise to mestizo legends, where virgins and shapeshifters, saints and specters, exist in a parallel reality. And so were born the legends of Guadalajara, reflections of a people rooted in both worlds. More than just ghost stories, they are living memory, symbols of identity, witnesses to cultural fusion. In Guadalajara, every shadow holds a story. In every corner, a whisper from the past. A mansion that doesn't just age. It breathes, moans, and howls. In the mid-19th century, during the glory days of a growing city, the House of the Dogs was built. Its owner, a Don, was more feared than respected. A cold man, with a stony gaze and a heart of ice, who loved his dogs more than people. It was said, the animals dined like nobles, while his servants starved from hunger and exhaustion, until one stormy night, the oppressed had had enough. They poisoned the dogs. Then, the master and mistress. Since that day, the souls of the betrayed, and the beasts who were betrayed, have remained trapped in the shadows of that cursed house. Dozens of witnesses have heard howling from within, moans that chill the blood, as if suffering still lingered within those walls. Dona Lupe, a neighbor since the 1970s, lived it herself. I was making tea when suddenly, that sound, long, deep, horrifying, it came from there. From the House of the Dogs. I felt that something, or someone, was watching me from the dark. The police never found a trace. Only a supernatural cold, and a guttural growl, rising from the very depths of the building. In the 1980s, a group of young people explored the mansion. They wanted to debunk the rumors, but they found something worse. On the upper floor, one of them saw a tall, gaunt figure, wearing an old-fashioned suit with a blank stare and heavy steps. He tried to take a photo. The camera wouldn't work. And in the silence, a voice echoed through the walls. "This is my house." Years later, Eduardo Morales, a skeptical photographer, decided to capture the mansion with his lens. What he found in the photos changed him forever. A shadowy, blurred figure, following him in every shot. Nightmares, unexplained accidents, and the constant feeling of being watched pushed him to the brink of madness. I don't know what I saw, but I know it still watches me. From the shadows. The history student. In 2005, Mariana, a determined student, entered the mansion in search of answers. What she found were questions without end. objects that moved on their own, voices behind the walls, and a figure at the foot of her bed, watching her in silence. Every night after her visit. Since then, Mariana changed. Quiet, distant, as if a part of her never left that place. Today, the house of the dog still stands, silent, waiting. Its empty windows look like eyes watching us. Its closed door, a warning. Some say it's just a legend. Others believe it's a prison for wandering souls. One thing is certain. As long as the house of the dogs exists, its stories will keep howling and waiting for whoever dares to step inside. Would you dare cross its threshold? Share your story in the comments. If you manage to sleep tonight.